Fresh Squeeze Noise Eurorack Patch 12. So as usual, I have the ABCs from Bastl going to my output mixer. I have the Circadian Rhythm clock feeding my Tempi, and we're just gonna jump in. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of the outputs from the Tempi, and I'm gonna run it into the clock in on sequence 8. Then I'm gonna take the CV out from that and go into the 1 volt per octave of Braids. Then I'm gonna take the output of that and go into the reverb from Audio Damage. And then I'm going to take the output of that and go into my mixer. Then I'm going to choose a preset. Next, I'm going to take another Tempi output and go into the trigger in of Maths. Then I'm going to take the output of that and go into the timbre of Braids. Next, I'm going to take one of the outputs from the Tempi and then go into the clock of the Wogglebug. And then I'm going to take the output of the Wogglebug and run that into the Dub Junior. Then we'll take the output of Dub Junior and go into the mixer. Next, I'm going to take one of the outputs from Tempi and go into the trigger in of the closed hi-hats for the Mutant hi-hat. Then I'm going to take that straight out and go into the mixer. I'm going to divide that down. Then I'm going to take one of the outputs from the Circadian Rhythm and go into the trigger in of the Mutant snare. I'm going to take that output and go into the output mixer. I'm going to turn on the loop and then switch to 64 mode and then go down to channel 8, and then I can add my steps. I'm actually going to change one thing here. I'm going to take the output from the Wogglebug and go into my filter. I'm going to take the output, the low output from that, and go back into the Dub Junior, so now that has this filter. I'm going to take one more of the Tempi outs and go to the trigger in on Maths. And then I'm going to take the channel 4 out and go into the CV of the filter suite for the filter. And then I'm going to divide this down. Next, I'm going to take the CV2 out of the sequence 8 and go into the 1 volt per octave on the STO. And then I'm going to take the sub out of that and then go into the mixer. And then I'm going to just I'm going to take one of the outputs from this LFO and then go into the exponential on the STO. And just to make it weirder, I'm actually going to take that out and go into the ErrorBox, the STO to the ErrorBox, and then the ErrorBox out to the mixer. Lastly, I'm going to take the last Tempi out and go into the trigger in of the DSM. And then I'm going to take the output of that and go into clouds. Let's adjust the volume there. Then I'm going to take the output of that and go to the mixer. Then I'm going to take this third CV from sequence 8 and I'm going to go into the CV on the DSM. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. And until next time.